Welcome to Pouches and More. Today let's prepare the quilted laptop sleeve. This is how it looks. The enclosure is a zip enclosure. It's completely lined from inside and we have quilted this entire sleeve. So let's get started. Here we have used a laptop which measures 13 inches outside. This sleeve is a Pinterest inspired one, so this is the one, and here for the main fabric we'll be using this fabric, and for the lining it will be this one. They both are cotton. We are having a zip, and this is for the quilting. So these are the materials. Let's cut them to the sizes required. So we have cut the fabrics and we have two pieces of main fabric. So here I've got two pieces and two pieces of lining. These measure 15¼ inches by 13 inches and two pieces of quilting material, and this measures 16 inches by 14 inches. We also will be requiring a fabric label and a piece of main fabric. This is for the tab. It measures 1¼ inches by 2 inches and a 16-inch long zip. So first we are going to quilt the main fabric. So for that we'll place the quilting on the wrong side of the main fabric and we are going to draw lines. So here we have drawn lines. It's around 2 inches apart, and these are heat erasable ink. So after quilting we'll be ironing them so they'll disappear. So now we're just going to quilt on these lines. We're going to place the quilting material on the wrong side, and on these lines we're going to make the stitch. So we're going to quilt this, and the same thing we'll be doing also for the other piece of main fabric. So same thing we'll do for both. We have finished quilting and we have also cut the extra and got it to the size that we require, that is 15¼ inches by 13 inches. Now we'll take the main fabric and we are going to attach our fabric label. So for that we need a center line. This is our center line. Now from the top part we'll make a marking of around 4 inches. This is where we'll be attaching our label, fabric label. Now this is our fabric label. We are going to make a stitch on both sides. So this is done. Now for attaching the zip, we are going to prepare the zip first. The part that has got the V, that is the open end. So on the closed end, we are going to attach our zipper tab. Right side facing down on the zipper tab, we are going to make a stitch over here. So as of now, we are just going to clip this. So before we make the marking on the open end, we are just going to take the measurement of our main fabric, which is 15¼ inches. So we require a zip which is 1 inch shorter. So this is 15¼ inch. So our zip will have to be 14¼ inches. So right from the end we are going to make a marking. So at 14¼ inches we will be making a mark on the zipper tape. This is the length that we require. Now on this mark, so both sides we have made a mark, which is going to open the zipper tape, and on this mark exactly we'll be folding. So we're just going to make a fold like this and pin it. On this we need to stitch. We can either machine stitch or hand stitch. Same thing on the other side also. On the 14¼ inch mark, just pin this, fold it and pin it and make a stitch. So we're going to make a stitch on this as well as this. Once this is done, we are going to open the fabric like this, finger press on the stitch line, and we need to make a double fold. So we'll fold it on the other side and fold it twice, that is once and second time. Now we have to make a stitch again on this. So on the fold exactly we are going to make a stitch. Our zipper tape is ready. We have also made the stitch on the open end as well as the zipper tab. Just cut off the extra fabric. Also cut off the extra zipper tape. Our zipper tape is 1 inch shorter, so both sides of the main fabric will be leaving ½ inch and then attaching the zip. So both sides of the main fabric we are going to make a marking of ½ inch. Now right side is facing up. The zipper tape slider will be facing down. Where we made the ½ inch mark, exactly from there we'll start attaching, clipping the zipper tape. This is still the ½ inch. Now we'll take our lining fabric and put it right side facing down. Mine does not have right or wrong side, but in case yours has, then right side comes down on the main fabric. We have aligned it from the side and the top and we have clipped the entire thing. So here we have got right sides together and the zipper tape in between. Now we need to make a straight stitch. Once that is done, we need to make a top stitch. So for that we're just going to open the fabric, put both the fabrics to one side, that is the side that we just stitched. Finger press the stitch line. Just align the fabrics together from the sides and finger press the stitch line. We need to make a top stitch exactly on the stitch line. So here we are going to make a neatly press it and make a top stitch over here. Once this is done, for the other side, again we'll make a marking of ½ inch on both the sides. We are again going to attach the zipper tape exactly how we did for the first side. And the entire process is going to be the exact same thing. So once our ½ inch marking is done, we are going to place the main fabric right side facing down and align the ½ inch mark. We're going to start clipping from the ½ inch and finish it at the ½ inch. Now on this side, we are going to place the lining fabric again right side facing down, align it from the side and the top and clip them together. This is the same that we did on the other side and we need to make a stitch on this. So here we have got right sides together of the lining fabric, on the other part right sides together of the main fabric, a straight stitch over here. Once our stitching is done, we need to make a top stitch. So for that we're just going to do the same thing. Open the fabrics, push them together on one side, both the lining and the main fabric. Finger press the stitch line, align the fabrics from the side, finger press the stitch line and make a top stitch over here. After the top stitch, put the main fabrics right sides together, align from all the corners as well as the edges and clip them together, even the lining fabric. Now on the lining fabric side, we'll be leaving an opening, that is to turn the entire sleeve to the right side. So this is the opening. Rest we are going to stitch all around. Even the main fabric we are going to stitch all around. After stitching all around, we need to turn it. So just going to cut off any thread We need to cut off the corners also to give it a neat finish. So all the corners of the main fabric as well as the lining fabric, we're just going to cut it off. Now this opening, we are going to first flatten the seams and then we will be turning it over to the right side. So both sides we are going to flatten the seams neatly, and then from this opening we will be turning our entire sleeve to the right side. Push out the corners also neatly. Once you have turned the entire sleeve to the right side, zip it up and see if it's okay. If you feel it's okay, we need to now stitch the lining fabric that we left, the opening that we left in the lining fabric, sorry. So we have already folded the seams. It's a simple straight stitch. So our stitching is done. Now neatly insert the lining fabric into the sleeve and our laptop sleeve is complete and done. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon right next to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.